On a wildfire alert tonight, tracking breaking news on opposite ends of Colorado Springs. We'll begin to the east of the city limits with what El Paso County officials are calling the Meridian Fire.
That one roughly 3,000 acres in size based on the latest estimates. It broke out around 1 p.m. this afternoon, and we know it's already claimed one structure, though it's not clear if that's a house or outbuilding such as a barn. There is a Type 1 helicopter that will soon drop water at the scene, but there are still most of those mandatory evacuations have been reduced to voluntary evacuations. We can also tell you that there is a Red Cross evacuation center. It will open up here in about a half an hour at Patriot High School, which is at 11990 Swing Line Road.
Yeah, that's right. So if you're in the immediate area of the fire, you likely are still under a mandatory order, but some of the areas north of Highway 94 now back to a voluntary evacuation order. Let's begin our team coverage with KRDO 13's Emily Coffey. She's live along Highway 94 on the north end of that Meridian Fire. Emily.
Bart, you may remember at 5 o'clock we were reporting that this fire had grown to 4,000 acres. Now that's at 3,000 acres, and I can tell you why. Airplanes have been here helping measure kind of the circumference of the fire and helping us give us a better picture of what's actually happening. Now the winds where I'm standing have really blown the smoke away. It's pretty much clear skies out here, but that makes this area here behind me even more dramatic. You can see exactly where that fire swept through, charring that grass, turning it black. Kind of an interesting pattern out there. Thankfully, we can't see any structures have been burned, at least in our area that we can see right now. We do know that 3 outbuildings now, we just learned this, 3 outbuildings have been burned down. The good news is that no one has been injured. Multiple fire departments, at least 26 different agencies are out here fighting this fire. A helicopter was on its way about an hour ago and is now gone. They say it had to go elsewhere. They are now investigating the cause of this fire. They don't know where it started or how it started, but there are teams working to get those answers right now. EPSO told us that at one point the fire did cross Curtis Road. Schriever Space Force Base is assisting in fighting this fire, and Cimarron Hills Fire Department is the lead on this fire. Now, I want to take you back to that 0% containment statistic. Right now, this fire is 0% contained, and that's because there are high winds and low humidity. They say any of those hot spots could spark up and start spreading that fire all over again. That's why they're working so hard to make sure that this stays contained today. Reporting live, Emily Coffey, KRDO 13.
And just a quick update to that containment report. It is now 30% contained, the Meridian Fire. So some improvement there since we've been on the air. We've also got KRDO 13's Paige Reynolds out in that area tonight. Paige, we know that the Meridian Fire has put some of those mandatory evacuations in place. That has since changed. What can you tell us about the latest there?
That's exactly right, Heather. I'm live along South Meridian Road, and the smoke you see behind me does appear to be greatly improving right now. I do want to show you the video from earlier today. Cars lined up trying to get out of the area as quickly as possible. Officials are saying the fire is heading in the direction of the Schriever Space Force Base, although officials from the base did sit on a memo less than an hour ago telling base residents evacuating the area is not required and the base is not under a threat. Highway 94 does remain closed in both directions from Mark Shuffle Road to Blamey Road. The sheriff's office has not said when that will reopen, but just moments ago, they did send out an alert saying that for evacuation centers, the Red Cross Center will open at 6:30, so less than 30 minutes from now, at Patriot High School. And for people with animals, the animal evacuation shelter is open at the El Paso County Fairgrounds. That's 366 10th Street. For now, whether you are in an evacuation zone or not, fire crews say if you do feel safe, just to leave immediately. For now, reporting live in El Paso County, Paige Reynolds, KRDO 13.
Good information, Paige. Thanks.